Hi, hey everybody, how you doing? Andy Rosas here, co-founder of The Habit Guys, and we are going to grow our business to get today together. I wanted to say today and together all in one word. That's why together a day kind of came out. Hey, how you doing? Well, everyone, how you doing? Who's here? Is it Eliezer? ¿Cómo andas, hermano? How you doing? Nice to see you. And you guys are coming in from YouTube as well. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? So today we're going to go ahead and circle prospect. Let's call people. Let's connect. Let's make some friends with folks, right? So let's definitely make this happen. So we have here, remember, everything that I covered today. If you want a copy of my scripts, okay, you want morning routines, you want an afternoon routine to get you from waking up to prospecting or getting home from work and prospecting. Because like right now, it's 5 o'clock, right? And you're like, man, I just got home from work. I'm too busy, man. And then kids happen, and then you got to do your help them out with homework, whatever. And your life just goes in shambles, and you're not prospecting consistently. So I'll give you morning routines, afternoon routines. We're gonna prospect together live as well right now. So we'll get on the phone. I'm going to show you guys exactly what that experience is like so you can actually get through that. So, but before I start, I want to say hi to everyone in the chat. Please let me know your name and what city are you guys living in. I would love to see who else is here. Jennifer, Carmen, how you doing? Oh, awesome, man. Thank you too, man. Laser, absolutely. It's a pleasure to be here. Prospecting live with you guys is fantastic, okay? And then everyone in YouTube world with REDX and everybody, how you doing? I'm saying hi to you all. Tell me, what city are you living in right now? Okay. Sylvie, how are you? Remax, Alliance, Montreal, Canada. I love it. Sylvie, I freaking love it. Well done. Well done. So today I'm going to go over a little bit of my CRM today. I'm going to make some calls with you all today because I get asked a lot, Andy, well, what do you do after the phone call? What do you do to organize what you have and everything? So it's very critical to make sure that you have the right CRM, okay? Because one of the first things I do with my coaching students is I audit their tools. You got to tell me, what kind of tools do you have? What kind of CRM do you have? Because tools is very, very critical, but fundamentally, habits is the most critical part. And you'll learn that today because a lot of you know REDX makes life easy, right? The tools are fantastic, super easy. The CRMs that I use are fantastic, right? And you'll see today with REDX how I have my dialer ready, I got numbers to call, and I'm growing my business. But if I never use REDX, if I don't have the right habits when I wake up to actually use REDX, to actually pick up the phone and make the calls daily, it doesn't matter how great my tools are. It makes no difference whatsoever. And that's why we are the habit experts. That's why Mike and I, we teach habits because we realize this business, real estate, is underserved because no one is teaching habits. No one is teaching why you do what you do or why you don't do what you should be doing. Jennifer, you're not the only one. Look at Elijah from Brandon, Florida. We got Jennifer from Orlando, right? Guys, and that's exactly what it's all about because I can give you the tools to be successful. REDX is giving it to you, okay? And I'm going to show you the tools today that I use with REDX. It's amazing. They're simple. It's so phenomenal. But it's like having a beautiful gym, but you never go to the gym, right? How many of you have gym memberships, but you never go to the gym as you should, right? Right? So that's why I'm going to tell you. So Jennifer, don't worry. At the end of this 20 minutes, I'm going to invite every single one of you to a free habit workshop, okay? It's on a first come, first serve basis. It's absolutely free, okay? So I'll send you the link at the end so you guys can sign up and get that going, okay? Joseph, what's going on, brother? Because that's why I know in that webinar, I'll show you how to create good habits, how to break your bad habits, how to create motivation, right? How to do all these things, okay? So let me ask you all a question. Do you want more listings? Do you want more buyers in the neighborhood that you want, right? And don't worry, Jennifer, I'll send it to you via the chat. You'll see the link right there for the class tomorrow, okay? Guys, who wants more listings, right? Joey, you know you want more listings, right? Of course. Everyone wants more listings, more, especially today, more listings, right? Especially nowadays, right? Give me all of them, right? And a lot of people are like, Andy, how do you get listings? Right now, it's a seller's market. I feel like I have these buyers, but it's just crazy out there. I feel like I'm not growing my business. If that's you, then you need to make sure that you make sure you do this method I'm going to teach you all, which is circle prospecting. You need to be building relationships out there. It could be circle prospecting, expires, FISBOs. Don, what's going on, Don? What's going on, everybody? I like that. Audit your tools. First time someone describes it that way. Yes, in Spanish. Yes, Sylvie. Yes, I do it in Spanish for sure. Absolutely. I do this for 20, 30 minutes, and then I go 20, 30 minutes at 5:30 as well in Spanish as well, okay? But yes, I got coaching students in English and Spanish, and my campaigns are in English and Spanish. My scripts are in English and Spanish. So everything I give you, I'm going to give it to you bilingual, all right? So we want to feel like we're growing our business as agents, okay? And calling expires, calling FISBOs, geo leads are the ways to do this, okay? It's amazing on how we're going to do this. And I'm going to show you how to build your business with expires and FISBOs and geo leads, okay? And not feel like a salesperson, because a lot of people feel like a salesperson, like yucky, when they're calling people and they're like, Andy, I don't want to call people. They may not say it to me, but that little voice in their head is saying, hey, I don't want to make that call. I'm going to sound like a cheesy salesman or whatever that is. And a lot of the reasons is because you don't have a good script. Okay. So make sure to get my script, guys, because the scripts that I use are just fully authentic, genuine to connect with people. All right. And they're in English and Spanish. So you guys can check those out. In fact, what I'll do is let me just drop the link now for you guys. So you guys have extras. And I'll do this link. Have it, guys. Extras 2, extras 1, or just extras. I'll do this. Boom. Yes, I'm giving it to you both. There you go, guys. And then people that are streaming live, I'm going to drop a link right now. Okay, guys? I'm going to drop the link on the ticker. So everything that I'm covering today, the scripts in English and Spanish, okay, the morning routine in English and Spanish. Also, if you want to purchase REDX, okay, you're going to see it today in action, okay? You want to purchase what we have, our tools. There's a coupon link that's on that page as well. Just go to habitguys.com/REDX, okay? And you'll see the scripts there, the trainings there. You'll see it all there. You'll definitely see it all there on that page, okay? Actually, in fact, I'm going to give you both, because I think on that page you have certain things, and on this page you have certain things. So go to habitguys.com, and here you go, guys. Link, Habit Guys, extras. You guys can have all the goodies right there. There you go. I just gave you guys the goodies. So click on that link there, put it into your browser, and you get all the goodies, okay? So going back to what I was saying. So you want to bring value, got to have the right scripts, because if you're calling people to sell people, you're going to fail miserably, okay, on that phone conversation. And people can sense it. We're here to build relationships with people, okay? And then you want to feel like you're growing your database, because if you feel like you're adding 2, 3, 5 people a day into your database, that's going to make you feel good, because you're going to say, hey, man, I'm adding 1,000 people a year to my database that are property owners in a neighborhood that I'm choosing. How many of you like the sound of that? Growing your database by 1,000 a year, okay? And they're homeowners of homes that you want listings in, right? And they're receiving messages from you every single week. That's what it sounds like. That's what you have to do. And that's what I have to get you to, guys. So I'm going to show you exactly what that is. So one of the ways I'm going to teach you today is called circle prospecting, okay? Now, circle prospecting, I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but before I get into it, I'm not sure if you knew this, but 87% of realtors quit the business. Yes, 87% of realtors quit the business. And why? Because of this. And we just talked about it, right? Because of their habits. Because agents, they come into real estate excited, motivated, but they're employees, former employees with employee habits. And until you don't change your habits, there is no tool or resource or anything that's going to save you, okay? Because you'll have a beautiful website, but you won't call people back. You won't follow up with the right things. You can have the best scripts in the world, but you won't pick up the phone. It's because you need to change your habits. You need to change your identity level, okay? And that's something we teach, and it's in the training, guys, that I'm going to be giving. So at the end, I'm dropping the link again, so you guys can go to that free workshop. It's absolutely free. It's online, okay? But it's on a first come, first serve basis, okay? Where I'll talk about this. You got to change your habits, because if not, you're going to have all these tools and resources, but you're not going to go ahead and use them, right? So I'm next right now. For those of you that are in the Demio platform, you guys are probably, I'm going to open it up here. I'm going to open up REDX, all right? And I'm going to be calling my farm area. Here we go. I click on dial. Do I want to click resume? Yes. And before I do, I have my trusty folder with the listing in here that I'm going to promote. Is this my listing? No, it's not. It's not my listing at all, okay? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to call people in the neighborhood where I farm, okay, down here in Miami, Florida, and I'm going to call and I'm going to make friends with people. And I'm going to stay, and hopefully they want to stay in touch with me and want to see if they have any questions about the property that I'm going to call to promote. And this is why I love this strategy, because, excuse me, I don't have to have a property to call some people and to prospect, right? I'm going to call with value. And for those of you that downloaded it, it's in the link I sent you all, okay? habitguys.com/extras1, okay? And there you'll pull up the circle prospecting script that I use, all right? And you'll see how great that is, all right? So let's go ahead and make some calls. Let me know if you guys can hear me.
Welcome to Wave.
And then let's prospect together, guys. Let's go. Enough of the talking. Can you guys hear me, by the way? Can you guys hear the phone? Can you guys hear the phone ringing? Let's go.
Please leave your message for 305297717.
There you go. I clicked the button, dropped the voicemail. Hey, from Broward. Is that M. Allen? What's going on? YouTube can hear you. Awesome, man. That's fantastic. So YouTube, you guys can hear me? The phone? You guys can hear the phone ringing? Excellent. So this is one of the methods it's called circle prospecting. Okay. You can call expireds. You can call for sale by owners. Okay. I got scripts for all that. Okay. But today we're doing circle prospecting. In the next couple of weeks, I'm going to start calling for sale by owners.
Please leave your message
for sale by owners.
7, 8.
And this is what I love about REDX. You guys see how I'm dialing hands-free? Look at this. Hands-free dialing. You guys see this? Right? So Will Smith, what's going on, brother? So we're giving a call. We're prospecting right now live. I'm going to promote another listing that's in this neighborhood that I'm calling, that I'm farming, okay? And you're going to hear me call and just make a friend. So that's what's going on, Will Smith. Love the name, man. All right. And this is great because you can do this with for sale by owners, right? Give them a call, make a friend. Expireds, give them a call, make a friend. That's what it's all about. And you're using other people's properties. You know, you down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. You down with OPP? Every last one
Has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
All right.
30.
Now, how many of you guys already have a dialer already? Will, M. Allen, Don, James, you guys have a dial already? How do you guys make your phone calls? And who do you guys call, by the way? Do you guys call expireds?
Sorry, I cannot come to the phone at this time. At this time on the phone.
Do you guys call expireds? Let me know. Will Smith, OPP. Right.
Please leave your message for
Voicemails. So I want to hear you guys. Joseph, who do you call? Right? Joseph, who do you call? Do you call expireds, friends, for sale by owners, geo leads? Eliza, who do you call? And do you use a dialer? You're going to use that line, right, Alan? Right? You know, with OPP, right? Right now, you're calling expireds on REDX. Nice. Good job, Alan. There you go. So you're calling. And how's it going for you? On those expireds, Alan, you use REDX, circle prospecting, and FSBOs. Will, how's it going with FSBOs, man? I'm gonna be calling FSBOs in the next couple of weeks. How's that going? You're using the dialer? Awesome, man. And how's your guys' volume doing? How many you call all friends, Eliza? Good, good. Geo leads, you're about bang out 50 in a bit.
Thank you for calling Icon Home Technologies, serving South Florida.
And what volume are you guys doing, by the way? Using REDX expires, no dialer. Don, there you go. Okay, Don. And how's that going for you, by the way, with the expireds? How's it going? Not too great. No listings. That's fine. Now, are you getting people's emails, though? Will, talk to me. Are you getting people's, forget about the listing appointment, right? But are you getting people's emails to stay in touch? Or are you able to go see their property?
4, 5, 8, 6.
So, Will, let me know what you're saying at the end of that conversation with them. Are you asking for their email? You're making 40. So you're making 40 contacts a day. You're getting their email. So you're getting 40 emails a day, Will? Or you're talking to 40 people a day? Or you're making 40 calls a day? Because I want to see volume, guys. You call all friends. Elijah, how many friends a day do you call? Guys, you're supposed to know how many calls a day are you making? Eliza, who else? Who else is here? Come on. Jennifer, let me know. How many calls a day are you making? Both Jennifers. Jonathan, how many calls a day are you doing? Moraima, how many calls a day? Who are you calling? And how's it going? Talk to me. Because we need to talk about these things, right? You got to see. And how long? And how long have you guys been doing it for? So 40 conversations. I will. Boom. 40 conversations. Of those 40 conversations, how many emails are you getting? But if you're doing expireds, are you able to go see their house? Is that what's your call to action at the end of that call, Will? Do you want to go see their property and help them out for free? Is that what you're saying at the end, Will? Because I don't know what script you're using or what you're saying on those phone conversations. I'm getting into coach mode right now. I'm getting into coach mode. But you see, guys, I'm calling. All right. The dialer's going. Right. I'm leaving voicemails, right? In English or Spanish, depending on how. This is why having the dialer is so great, because I can just drop voicemails, right? I can just drop voicemails. Boom. Quick and easy. Because remember, guys, you got to have the volume. Okay. On average, 4 emails a day. Most of them are circle prospecting. Okay. So you're getting 4 emails a day, Will? Is that what I'm hearing? 4 emails a day? Which is pretty good, man. 40 conversations, 4 emails. That's solid, Will. Good. Perfect. Will, what are you doing with those emails after? Talk to me. What are you doing with those emails after? Because that's the next conversation. Now we got to talk about your CRM and your weekly contacts. Joseph, Geo leads, right? Jennifer, you do 20, 30 calls. I have a full-time job. Jennifer, that's fine. Good. You have a full-time job. I will say 20% of my coaching students have full-time jobs as well. And I teach them how to be a top producer part-time, even working 1 hour a day. So, and Jennifer, do you have a CRM, by the way?
Are not available at this time to take your call.
Do you have that? And Jennifer, I would say about 50 to 60 a day is what I'm doing right now. But you never did. Oh, you have a CRM? Ooh, Jennifer, we got to talk. Guys, here's the next thing I'm going to tell you, because I'm talking to, who's this here? Will, Homebot, MLS, mostly emails 12 months from selling. So here's what I'm going to tell you guys. Once you're done, okay, as we're calling here, okay, we got about 5-6 minutes left. Guys, okay, you need to be able to, after that phone conversation, put them into your CRM, okay? Once you put them into your CRM, you got two options here. That person needs to hear from you.
Hi, you have reached 3.
Either once a month, once every 2 weeks, or once a week. What do you guys think it is? Oh, Jennifer, we got to talk for sure. I got to give you some more resources too, which is not a problem. So you guys know, which is fine. Good guess. Every 2 weeks or so. No, they need to hear from you every single week. at least by email. Does that make sense? So if you're doing that right now, where you're calling people, all right, and you're not getting their information put into your CRM. Look, we just made 20 phone calls right now and just dropped 14 voicemails while I'm just talking to you. Guys, this is why I love it, okay? Look at this, 20 calls made, and that's what it's all about. And by the way, are there going to be times where you call for an hour, for half an hour, and no one picks up? Of course. But Will, yes, depends on the time, on their timeline. If they are warm, for sure, you stay on top of them. But what I'm talking about is pretty much the majority of everyone else, right? Pretty much your cold audience, right? Your cold audience. And here's what I want to talk about, guys. Okay, here is the baseline. I want all of you guys to understand this. This is where you need to be in your business fundamentally. Okay. If you do not have this, you need to call myself, okay? And call me immediately because you need some help ASAP, okay? And you need to get to that webinar. I'm going to drop the link and watch it, because if you don't, you're going to suffer in this business, okay? Here's what you need fundamentally, all right? You need to be calling people daily, all right? The numbers right now, I'm not going to get into the weeds, but after every phone conversation and someone gives you their name and their email, right? You need to be able to put that into your CRM, all right? That CRM, because the majority of people you speak to are cold leads, and their timelines are, okay, yeah, I'm not really interested in buying real estate, but let's just stay in touch, right? Because that's what you should be asking them at the end. Then your CRM needs to be able to shoot an email to them at least once a week and a text message to them once a month with random information on real estate, about the market, about interest rates, about putting down an offer, about credits, about 1031 exchanges, about everything, real estate, to get their attention. And then you need to put your website on there. So when they click on your website to search for properties or do anything, okay, then you are able to see if they're clicking on your emails, and then if they're looking for properties on your site. And you need to be able to see all that, okay? Because you need to be able to see who's clicking on what property, so then you can contact them, okay? And you need to have this in your CRM automated, okay? You need to have an automated CRM that does this. This is why I love KV Core and what I have with my team, okay? So if you don't have and it follows up with your leads for you automatically. Now, you can also do, like one of my partners does this. He emails once a week manually, and you sit down and you write an email about the market, whatever it is, but same concept, where your list hears from you once a week. Does that make sense, everybody? Right? Does that make sense? So that's what you got to minimal. This is baseline one. Will, I'm glad. Good. I'm glad. This is the fundamentals of what we need to be doing as realtors, okay? Obviously, the goal is 5 friends a day to 100K. That's what the math is, guys. You need 5 friends a day. Put them on an automation, and then receiving messages from you once a week. Does that make sense? So that's why it's so critical to have the right tools. Now, if you don't have a CRM, you have a couple options. Number 1, talk to your broker and get one. Number 2, go shopping or if your CRM is awful and it doesn't do that, then go shopping for another CRM. If you need recommendations, I can give you recommendations. I would always recommend KV Core. It's fantastic. I can send you the link to them. They are great for a discount. Or I will say this, okay, but on its own, it can be pretty expensive. It's a couple $100s a month, okay, for that. But it has everything. It has a website, has text messages, has everything. Or the third thing is you call me and you interview for my team. And it's very simple, okay? Because we provide that for our team members, because that's you got to have it, okay? You got to have a CRM. You got to have a follow-up system that does that for you, especially if you're a part-time agent. Oh my gosh, because you don't have time to do all the follow-up that you need to. So you need to have this done for you, okay? So guys, what I'm going to do here is I'm dropping a link for the masterclass, because listen, REDX, KV Core, they can have all the tools for you ready to go. Here you go. But if you don't have the right habits, it means nothing. How many times have you bought something, but you never use it? How many times have you said you're going to go to the gym, but you never go? Okay. So I invite you to my masterclass, where I'm going to teach you how to break bad habits, how to create good habits, so you finally do what you should be doing in your life and in your business. Okay. So click on the link that I just put on below here for Demio. For those of you that are watching me on YouTube, just go to habitguys.com/REDX, and you will see the link right there. Okay, you will see the link right there, guys. On I'll put it here. I'll put it link top producer training English. There it is, guys. So just go to habitguys.com/REDX. Okay, guys, and click on that link there, and then you will get you'll see a link on the bottom that will be for the webinar. It's on a first come first serve basis, guys. Go to that class because listen, it's going to teach you why you never go to the gym like you should, why you don't eat like you should, what gets in the way, why do you struggle with procrastinating, all that. I break it down, guys, okay? Because all these tools that I just gave you and CRMs and REDX and Dialer, it's awesome. But if you don't have the right habits to make them enough call volume and organize your day and get a better routine, then you're not going to make enough calls. You're not going to have the right amount of conversations, no matter how good the scripts are that you have and all. So that's why I want to invite you guys to that class. It's absolutely free. Okay, guys? And listen, look what I just did here. I didn't speak to anybody today, but I made my calls, right? But here's the thing, though. You got to be making, so you know, about 1,500 calls a week if you have a dialer, or 750 calls a week if you don't have a dialer for you to be a top producer, all right? That's the math on what volume. Now, whether you get your 5 friends during those calls or more or less, but here's the thing. You need to grow your database 1,000 a month. I mean, 1,000 a year. So that puts you at 5,000 people in your database who knows who you are and they know you're here to help them out. In 5 years, guess what? You'll have a business that you don't need to cold call anymore, that you don't need to prospect anymore. How did that sound, right? That's what it takes. This is long game, guys. This is not I tried it out, Andy, for a month or two. Andy, I tried it out for a couple of months and it doesn't work. BS, guys. You got to keep on going, right? But you need the right habits first to make that all happen, okay? So click the link below that I just showed you guys. All right, everyone there, click the link below, sign up for that class, and I'll see you guys all there. For those of you on YouTube, just go to REDX. Go to habitguys.com/REDX and click on the masterclass, and you'll sign up for the class there. All right. And then I also sent you guys, if you guys want, here's my cell phone number. Okay, I respond to all my text messages, all my DMs, everything. Okay. I also gave you guys my scripts in English and Spanish. Okay, I just gave it to you all. That's the website. I gave it to you all. It's habitguys.com/extras1. All right. And check it out, guys. It's all there for you in English and Spanish. I got morning routines there for you, afternoon routines. So definitely check that out. All right, guys. Bueno, guys, take care. Have a good one. I'll see you all here next week again. And hopefully people pick up the phone and we can have a conversation with them. But hey, we didn't. We made our calls. And now I'm going to go ahead and do it in Spanish. Okay, guys? Take care, everybody. I love you all. Have an amazing rest of the night. And take care. Bye-bye now. Jennifer, call me.